It's a magical piece of land, really, where native fauna and flora flourish, where live oaks thrive, pine trees stand tall, and cypress flaunt their veils of Spanish moss. Where the osprey flies proud, fishing the many lagoons below. And wading birds abound here: ibis, heron, egret, wood stork, cormorant, and sandhill crane. Bridges curve sinuously, asking you to explore this green kingdom on foot. A world where a nature preserve, fortunate enough to be surrounded by thousands of acres of wood and grassland, and a golf course blend together seamlessly. It's hard to tell where the preserve ends and the course begins. The Dye Preserve. You feel as if you've crossed an invisible frontier into another country when you enter here. Yet it's just a half an hour from Palm Beach and a half an hour from Stewart, and only 10 minutes from Jupiter. But the only sounds you will hear in this setting are those of the natural world and the game of golf. Birdsong, club driving ball, golf shoes crunching through crushed coquina stone, and the wind in the trees. With the explosion in popularity of golf and the building of dozens of new golf clubs in South Florida in recent years, the question inevitably arises: who needs another one? Managing partner Joe Webster and golf course architect Pete Dye thought long and hard about this. Friends for over 35 years, and having worked together on several other golf courses, they decided there was a special need for a traditional club, one not part of a real estate development, one similar to the clubs where they had played the game as children. Having spent part of his youth at Pinehurst, Pete Dye became a lifelong admirer of Donald Ross, and Pinehurst was clearly on his mind when he set out to design this golf course. Pete's goal was to give the course a clean, well-defined look using the natural features of the property and materials. South Florida is dead flat, he said, so the golfer needs some help to see the shape of every hole from the tee. The bunkers have grass faces that help define them. There is mulch under the trees that gives contrast, making it easier to find your ball should you end up there. But you'll have to work hard to lose a ball on this course. Pete Dye's reputation for building punishing golf courses still occasionally haunts him, but perhaps he has laid all that to rest at the Dye. If there's one word to describe his creation, it's playable. There is plenty of room to drive the ball. There are no forced carries. The green speed is consistent, and the course is always in perfect condition. It's a golf course that requires strategy. It doesn't wear the golfer out, yet it doesn't yield par easily. There is room for error. Poor as opposed to bad shots are not savagely penalized, while good shots are rewarded. The same number of holes play right to left as left to right, and the same number of holes are bunkered left as bunkered right. There are no concessions to those who fade or draw the ball, as the 4 par 3s go into 4 different points of the compass, all playing differently according to the wind. The course is both competitive and fun to play. In the opinion of many golfers, it has a definite Pinehurst feel to it. With its understated profile and weathered bronze nameplate, the clubhouse at the Dye Preserve is easy to miss. Its design reflects the bungalow style popular in the 20s and 30s. But inside it is spacious, opulent without being flashy, settled and inviting. The lavish use of hand-rubbed wood, along with the blue stone and pine floors, you get the feeling the place has been around for years. The furnishings add warmth, and with their soft colors are easy on the eye. And its purpose is clear: to accommodate the physical, social, and aesthetic needs of its members. When the legendary golf clubs of America and the British Isles were founded over a century ago, they had much in common. Visionary founders, great tracts of land sculpted into challenging and intriguing golf courses, and homogeneous and convivial memberships that honored the rules of the game on the fairways and its fraternal spirit in the clubhouse. Trying to build a new golf club in the image of places like St. Andrews and Muirfield might seem an act of folly tinged with hubris. Yet if the essential elements are available and the golfing inspiration remains pure, there is no reason not to believe that a golf club cast in the traditional mold can be created and then, like an exceptional wine, aspire to greatness with care and time. The goal was to have a good golf course, an attractive clubhouse, then fill it up with a bunch of highly compatible people who really enjoy playing golf with each other as often as they can. If you can achieve that, said Joe Webster, you can probably stack up with the best golf clubs in the country. When Webster asked Pete Dye if he could name the club the Dye Preserve, Pete was honored. And any golfer, man or woman, he says, can play this course because there are no tricks. What you see is what you get.